What's good with the YouTube? You know, it's your boy Don. Come back to you with another episode of the Greenhouse Effect. I was trying to record in another area. I really was trying to be in the back there, but the lighting wasn't working with me, so I guess it's gonna be in my spot for my next couple of videos. But what I want to talk about was not combating, but breaking out of isolation. So I know I did a previous video about getting into the stage of isolation, and now I'm saying, okay, you need to break out of it. So how the two things correlate? Well, let me tell you, right? Isolation is just a temporary state. You know, it's a state that you go in to elevate your mind, increase like productivity, be able to, think on a more positive note, be able to like lock in on yourself and understand yourself more. It's that process, but it is not a permanent state. Not at all, right? You still need human interaction. You still need people in your life. That's a part of who we are. We are social beings by nature. Now, with that being said, you do need to find the right people for you. You do need to find people that you can effectively communicate with, that you can grow with, genuine, that are along the same path as you. They don't necessarily need to be on the same level of maturity as you, but they should be able to grow, and eventually y'all gonna catch up, y'all gonna be on the same path or whatever. What isolation does is to set you up for that. It gives you the tool that you need for that, because you're gonna know what you want and what you don't want in terms of those friendships, in terms of those relationships with other people. One thing I would say is try to find people at places that you enjoy being. If you ain't a person that like to go to the club, then don't find friends at the club. If you like art places, maybe go to museums, maybe go to art shows. If you like music, maybe go to concerts, maybe go to open mics, stuff like that. Find people in places that you enjoy. And you don't really gotta just go up to people and talk and be like, hey, oh, my name is Tom. I ain't been dogging nobody in a while, this and that. You ain't gotta do that. Just go out, just enjoy yourself, just have fun. Isolation gonna set you up for that. You won't be able to have fun by yourself. You won't be able to vibe by yourself. Have fun in that moment on your own. You're gonna be able to do that. And as you're doing that, people gonna notice you. People are gonna observe you. People gonna see you having fun, enjoying the moment, and people gonna gravitate towards you. And as they gravitate towards you, you be respectful to everybody. You give them a chance, and you decide, is this person a real good friend for me? Does this person fit what I want when it comes to my friendships? Trial and error, you learn from it. Don't be scared to fail. You learn from it. On that same note, I know during the isolation journey there may be some friendships that you kind of cut off because those people, you didn't deem them beneficial to you. You didn't deem them as real, true, genuine friends to you. If you encounter situations where those people want to come back into your life, don't be disrespectful to them. Don't just brush them off. Don't just treat them any kind of way. I know that you cut them off for a reason. It's going to sound weird, but give them a chance. And the reason why I say that is that people change. You don't know what could trigger their situation in order to change. Maybe you cutting them off could be the reason they change. Maybe they start to look at themselves a different, get a little insight on how they are. See if they change, and if they did change for the better, you could try again on that friendship. If something happened later down the road, you could deal with that later. If they are still the same and still going through the same reasons, the same things that you cut them off on in the first place, then just politely tell them, hey, yeah, this is still going on. I don't like XYZ. Using the type of friendships and relationships that I want in my life. So yeah, I need to move forward, but I don't think I need to move forward with this friendship. Nothing wrong with saying that. Keep it respectful though. Don't crazy mode. Don't be rude. You don't gotta do all that. And don't worry about how they react either. People gonna react how they react. You can't control that. So don't worry about it. Just be respectful. Just be kind. Tell them what it is. Because if the situation was reversed, you would want them to tell you what it is. Always reciprocate the same energy that you want people to reciprocate to you, that you want people to give to you. I don't do the whole matching energy thing. Like I don't see the point in it. It's childish to me. If you want to act a certain way, not even want to act a certain way, if you are a certain way, be that way. If you're the person that you like to communicate with people, you like to talk often, talk. That is who you are. Don't talk, and then when you realize this person ain't talking to you and all of that, and okay, you can hold back and be like, hey, let me match this in. Yeah, I ain't gonna talk to them. That don't make no sense. They talk. And if the person ain't really matching your vibe, matching what you want, then just don't talk to that person. Find somebody that will. That's it, and that's all. Don't match nothing, babe. Always be kind and respectful. Always communicate with people and communicate with yourself. Hold people accountable and hold yourself accountable. If you do something wrong, because this isolation journey, it ain't gonna make you perfect. You can still make mistakes. Things can still happen. So just hold yourself accountable. Just a little quick, hey, baby, on me, I ain't gonna lie, that wasn't cool, babe. Even if you gotta say it out loud to yourself to help get it out your head and not internalize it, do that. Hey, baby, on me, that wasn't cool, but I think you need to freaking apologize, babe, or I think you need to try to find a way to get over the situation and stuff like that. Tell that to yourself. Hold yourself accountable. Hold a person accountable. Set boundaries when you're breaking out of isolation. Set boundaries for sure with yourself and with other people. Them boundaries gonna help a lot in the long run. Set a boundary. A quick example of a boundary is, hey, I'm gonna give people chances, but I'm not gonna give people unlimited chances. I ain't gonna just let people drop out of my life and come back over and over and then keep taking them back. No, I'll give them maybe 2 chances and then that's it. Quick boundary to somebody else is, I respect you and I need you to respect me. Don't hit me up in no disrespectful manner. If you want to talk to me, we can communicate that effectively. But yeah, don't come at me crazy. That's a boundary we set with other people. Don't be afraid to make your boundaries known to people. If somebody do something and you want like that, you can say it right then and there. Or maybe if you a person that like you get a little irritated, you get angry, and you don't know how to deal with that right then and there, you don't want to become an argument. Take a step back and then come back and say, hey, I didn't like this, that, and that, and it set it as a boundary. Do that. Don't be afraid to do that. The person should respect your boundary. And if they don't, that's a clear sign that that ain't the right friend for you. You ain't in that relationship in your life. And I know I'm mainly saying friendships, but this also applies to like any relationship in your life. I just using friendship as a placeholder. And also respect boundaries has been set for you. Reciprocate that too. You want your boundaries to be respected, respect theirs. And let them know that they can set boundaries. Some people don't really know or ain't really comfortable or ain't really used to the whole process. It ain't really something that people just do. The first time I got into an actual like healthy situation and she come talking to me about setting boundaries, I didn't really know how to feel about it or how to combat that or like what exactly she meant by it. It was a learning process for me. Sometimes it just takes you saying, hey, I think we need to set some boundaries. I think we need to set this as a boundary. Sometimes it takes that to start getting that going. I want to say definitely after breaking out of the box, remain consistent with your habits. Don't fall back into old habits. Don't fall back into old thoughts and negative ways. You done did all this long, hard isolation journey to change your perspective, to gain new tools to use and like helping you. Don't fall back in old habits. Remain consistent with yourself, whatever that looks like for you. Even if you gotta legit tell yourself, but I ain't gonna lie, falling off. That's something I used to do and I don't want to do this no more. That's okay. Tell yourself that and then start making the necessary changes. You ain't gotta beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up actually. Don't approach yourself with no negativity ever, buddy. Because you ain't perfect. I ain't perfect. No one else perfect. You can make mistakes. But at the end of the day, but as long as you draw a breath, you can combat those mistakes. And then don't use that as an excuse either. Don't say, oh yeah, man, I can make mistakes, man. I fine. No. Try to live your best without making those mistakes. Try to live as genuine and as true as you can. But when you do make mistakes, don't beat yourself up for it. Say, hey, that was a slip up. That was on me. Take accountability and move on and heal from it, grow from it, learn from it. Use it as fuel for the future. The next time you can be in a situation where you feel like you want to make a mistake, you won't even make that mistake no more because you already learned from the last time you make it. You already grow from that. So, yeah, babe, take everything one step at a time and break out that box. The right people will gravitate towards you. And the reason they will is because you can be different from the rest. You will emit a different type of vibe than everybody else around you. Ain't too much people out there who know how to just vibe by themselves. Ain't too much people out there who know how to be just 100% genuine. Ain't too much people. You can definitely stand up from the crowd. People gonna want to be a part of that and give people a chance to be a part of that. Yes, also have that boundary on yourself set that yes, I will give you a chance, but if you ain't making no sense in my life, if I can't grow with you, if that ain't happening, you ain't not following, but you ain't really meeting these little do's and don'ts for what I want out of a friendship, then we can't be friends, babe. And another thing I want to say is that they ain't gonna just match you got a list of 13 things on it. Ain't nobody can meet all 13. That's not feasible. Make compromises when necessary, but have your top 3, top 5, top whatever, that like, okay, I need this. I need somebody that they ain't got to be on the same level of me, but they got to be willing to grow. We can talk about the shit we want, but we also could be able to talk about serious things and like have real conversation. Somebody that can support me and that I can support them. Somebody that can respect me. The relationship can be something that's symbiotic. I can feed off of them, they can feed off of me without us draining each other. Those things I need, they on my list. So yeah, babe, break out that box. Isolation is only temporary. But that's all I want to say. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, turn on post notifications, and without further ado, we out.
Baby, I'm a realist that hop up on your same. So please look it, don't take me for no lame. I know it seems intense to deal a nigga from the island, but don't fall under pressure, I promise I'll keep you smiling.